Failure is a possibility that can happen. If all else doesn't fail, you don't compare enough. If something is important enough, even if the odds are against you, you should do it anyway. The first step is to establish that something is possible, then it's likely to happen. People work better when they know what the goal is and why. It is important that people come to work in the morning and enjoy work. Patience is a virtue, and I learned patience. This is a difficult lesson. Life is too short for long-term grudges. You shouldn't do things differently just because they're different. Something has to be better. You want to go the extra mile at making the best thing you can. Find anything wrong with it and fix it. Negative feedback, especially from your friends. The brand is just a perception, and the self-perception of reality from time to time. Sometimes in front, other times behind. But a brand is just the collective impression that people have of a product. Persistence is very important. You should not give up unless you are forced to give up. If something is important enough, you should try, even if the possible outcome is failure. When you try to make a company, it's like baking a cake. You must have all the ingredients in the right proportions. It's very important to like the people you work with, otherwise your life and work will be very difficult.
You want to have a future where you can expect things to get better, not times where you expect things to be worse. Optimism, pessimism, to hell with it, we will make it happen. When I was in college, I wanted to be involved in things that would change the world. Now I've done it. I wouldn't say I have the least amount of fear. However, I wanted my emotions to lessen because it was so distracting and boiling over my nervous system. I came to the conclusion that we should aspire to increase the scope and scale of human consciousness in order to better understand what has to be put forward. Really, the only thing that makes sense is to strive for greater collective enlightenment. I think this is the single best advice. Keep thinking about how you can do things better and the question itself. The idea of studying at the beach as my main thing seemed like the worst idea. Sounds visible. I'm going crazy. I will use drugs. I'd be super duper bored. I like high intensity. Some people don't like change, but you need to accept change if the alternative is a disaster. My motivation for all of my companies is to get involved in something I think will have a significant impact on the world. I think life on Earth must be more than just solving problems. It should be something inspiring, even if it's not a big thing. I'm interested in things that change the world or that affect the future through new technology where you look at it and say, wow, how did that happen? How is that possible? Why do you want to live? What is the point? What inspires you? What do you like about the future? And if the future isn't out there among the stars and being a multi-planetary species, it would be greatly appreciated if it wasn't the future we would be. If you wake up in the morning and think the future will be better, it's a sunny day. Not otherwise. Don't trick yourself into thinking that something is up when it's not, or you'll find a bad solution. If you go back 100 years, what we take for granted today would feel like magic. Being able to talk to people from a distance, to transmit some pictures, to fly, to appreciate large amounts of data like a fortune teller. These were all things that were considered magic several hundred years ago. I think it's possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. Don't be afraid of new arenas.